everyone, welcome to More Love Tarot. Hope everybody is enjoying their day, heading towards the weekend, whatever day it is. It's getting close to the weekend. I bet you're all going to be enjoying it, having a beautiful weekend. So what is going on with the collective right now? How are we all feeling? What do we need to work on? What do we need to work on? There could be some background noise from outside coming in, so yeah, just be warned. Oh wow, really? Hangman in the dark again, and the moon in the light on the bottom. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Well, this is kind of like the reverse. They're both dark cards. This is the twin tarot, so it's the major arcana split into light and dark. The light has the white, and then the purple has the dark. So somebody is like still a little bit clouded, or has a little bit of clouded judgment, and the universe is actually forcing you yet again to see things from a different perspective. I think that you're not, and this is why they're constantly putting you in this karmic cycle. And I feel like there is some sort of protection over or against the evil eye, because you could actually be, for some of you, be dealing with frustration, headaches, psychic attacks, psychic muggings, because we have this person here, does look like a feminine, that's got her hands over her head, and here's the peacock feather representing protection from the evil eye. But there's a dog, the black dog, held up there, and I think that's kind of a reference from the other day's reading as well, because we had the World card come out, and there was a white dog and a black dog. So I feel like somebody is still like trying to tackle their shadow side. There's still some sort of karmic cycle that has to be dealt with. But this is like seeing things from a different perspective, but being told to, or you've had to come to that realization, being forced into seeing something for how it really is. This has been an ongoing energy, okay, for the last 3-4 readings. So somebody, maybe it's somebody who watches all the time, is still not getting the healing messages that I'm trying to get across to you, or the cards are trying to speak to you about. But this is also could be letting go of blame and self-sabotage as well. I'm hearing somebody's self-sabotaging, could be, or there's like some sort of sabotage to do with energy. So I don't know if this is to do with somebody else, or this is actually you sabotaging your own energy. And you can do that. You can definitely do that by not seeing things for how they really are, not recognizing the signs that the divine have been giving you as well. There could be a little bit of confusion. I definitely want to have a look at this Wheel of Fortune, because we haven't got the Wheel of Fortune in the dark yet. So we all know it's got to do with you know, karmic cycles or following destiny. So I feel like somebody maybe isn't following their destiny at this time. It's saying that there's an insight and wisdom gained from this ordeal. Ready me for the upturn of the wheel. So this is also poor timing, bad luck, misfortune, setbacks and delays. Okay, so what they're representing here is the Fool. The Fool is at the bottom here. Okay, this is the Fool. And it's saying that right at the bottom of the wheel, the Fool sits in the depths of misfortune. If so, it could be tempting to see yourself as a victim of other people's mistakes or malice towards you. You might blame it on more elusive forces beyond your control, yes. So there's bad luck, there's poor timing or a lack of opportunities. Or perhaps you might feel it was somehow predestined. Something you are meant to experience. Yes, that karmic cycle. It's something that's you're going to experience or you're already experiencing to let you grow. Okay? Expand your wisdom. Get more knowledge and experience from this. So whatever is about to hit, or if you are stuck in this rut of misfortune, or you just feel like luck isn't on your side at the moment, you really must see things from a different perspective. And I think because you could be repeating the same karmic cycle over and over again, and you're getting frustrated. Like, how can I break this cycle? What am I doing wrong? Maybe even overthinking it is the reason why it's not working for you, because you need to be really focusing on the future and the positive of that future outcome, rather than focusing on the now. You could be talking really ill to yourself as well, which could be leading to setbacks and self-sabotage of your own energy. So this is something that has come up to teach you something. If you are presently experiencing disappointment or other misfortune, the Dark Wheel of Fortune card serves as a reminder that although you may not be able to immediately repair your hose, you do have a choice in how to respond in challenging times. Yeah, perfect. So kind of, like I keep saying, seeing things from a different perspective. So there's some sort of strict way of seeing or thinking here, and it's really not getting you anywhere. It's keeping you stuck. So, the Fool came up in the reading the other day, taking that leap of faith, and now we're back into, no, we're not doing that. There's something that you're overthinking, something that you are stopping yourself from moving forward onto. So it really is time to kind of leave that, leave things in the past. That is what I want to say with this card. Try and think a lot more towards the future. I always say do live in the now, but when you're thinking about something that you want to look forward to, you've got to put some sort of positive mindset towards that outcome, not jumping too far ahead, if you know what I mean. I hope that makes a lot of sense to you. But it's saying that you're just experiencing a downward turn of the wheel, so some sort of karmic cycle is starting to come back around. Things are just not going to plan. Something may not be going to plan. Also, you're trying to get things moving, but there's some sort of thing that's stopping this thing from moving forward, an inability to move forward, some sort of stagnancy. And it's just asking you to just go with the flow of things, kind of put a punch into a punch in until you can improve. So just keep going ahead with what you're doing, but try not to overthink about what the outcome is going to be. Just kind of ride it out, they're saying. So we know that the Hangman, if you have been watching this channel, this card has come up, it came up the other day. We've had a little bit of people are still being a little bit naive to what's going on around them right now, especially in their relationships or soulmates, twin flame journey, their love life in general as well. So it's actually saying that this card is saying that you actually feel quite powerless in which is unusual for you. Okay, so they're asking you to trust your intuitions at this time, because I think, like, you can see this person yelling at this person. He's still hung upside down, but this person is just frustrated, and it's feminine and masculine energy. So your masculine or someone that you're energetically attached to might be constantly bombarding you with downloads. You know, she's got her hands over her head, but this masculine has been forced into seeing things, okay, from a different perspective. Normally the hangman in the light is that you've put yourself there, but this time the universe is actually saying, look, you're not learning from this. They're still facing karma, and it's putting karma on you as well. So this might be a mirrored twin flame kind of connection, soul connection here, or you're on like the same at an energetic level of one another. So yeah, any decision that this person makes, it puts a lot of stress on you as well. I think that you're hearing things that this person could be saying to you. You might not believe it because in the 3D you're not getting anything. Like, there's no kind of like confirmation, I want to say. Like, yeah, I feel like there actually could be a masculine trying to sabotage somebody's energy or sending something through the 5D. You can see this man is just yelling at this woman, and she's just like, what? Just go away. You can't seem to focus on your own thing because this person constantly keeps on intruding. I do suggest, if that's how you how this is resonating with you, is that you do start protecting yourself with crystals, doing sage cleansing on yourself as well and your aura. You can find tutorials online about how to sage or smudge. It's pretty easy. But somebody is definitely, you've also been faced by illusions, because we had the moon on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, and you can see here the moon is reflecting into this water. So what I'm saying, oh my God, look at this. This is the same wolf. Anyway, we're going to put him there. So yeah, something is like, use the souls reflecting one another's energy, and I think that this is the setback and the delay that's happening too with union, if this is a twin flame journey, because there's just a lot of like illusions being put in place to stop this Empress from moving on. This masculine could also be very jealous of you, because he could be stuck in a certain situation that he can't get out of, and he can't be his true self as well. So if he is, if he knows what he is, in the way of a twin flame or something else, he's more likely to, yes, try and sabotage, especially if there's nothing, like there's no communication in the 3D. This person is trying to contact you in the 5D. So splitting the deck, we have the 9 of Swords, and the Dreamer, which is the Fool, and the Fool is featured here in the bottom there. So what I'm seeing here is that there is some sort of fear that this person or you could be facing at the moment, that is stopping this brand new beginning, like embracing your true purpose, you know, allowing you to trust yourself as well, because this person is sabotaging. So it is saying that there are forces that are at work here, okay? So focusing on the worst case scenario, it always doesn't allow you to grow, and you just kind of stay in this frustrated kind of mode. So allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So yeah, it doesn't allow any positive growth to come through. It just allows you to be really clouded judgment with the Seven of Cups. That's what I'm seeing there. It's very clouded judgment. So if you are watching a lot of readings or getting a lot of insight into your life at the moment, especially love life, this could be like throwing you off, because I think like your intuition is telling you something else. So please just listen to your higher self, listen to your intuition. I'm hoping I'm making sense right now, because it seems like it's a very important message that wants to come out today, because these are two in the dark cards, you know. Wheel of Fortune, that's like not following your purpose, not following your destiny, and kind of just staying where you are with the Hangman in the dark here. Staying there because you refuse to see things from a higher perspective or see it in a positive light. But we have the Queen of Cups here. A loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive. And it did come out in the reverse when it came out. So what it's saying here is you need to listen to your heart, your intuitive insight you can trust, and to take care of others. Maybe you're doing it way too much. You're putting too much time into caring for others or what others think about you. But this is the Queen of Cups. So we're looking at a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We also have fixed signs here, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And we have Pisces. So I feel like you could definitely be getting or spending too much time devoting yourself to other people, other people's needs, other people's opinions. And this is what's also throwing your intuition off, because the Queen of Cups is a very intuitive person. She's an empath, very connected to emotions. And can also be quite detached from emotions at times, especially if she's been hurt. Doesn't open up her heart too easily. So what else have we got here? Whoa. That one's come out. The Five of Cups in reverse. So this is like the grieving card. This is that focusing on the 3 cups and you got 2 cups behind you. Maybe you've been focusing on a romantic connection and it just hasn't worked out, or focusing on a loved one at this current time. But it's saying that you need to trust. Yet again, you need to trust. Okay? Remove yourself from negative emotions of others and focusing on that which frightens or worries you. So stepping into that more courage. Having a lot more courage towards certain situations that you fear. This might even be conflict, okay? You might be facing some conflict if you decide to stand up for yourself or speak to these people and say, hey, I'm spending too much time putting a lot of energy into you guys. I really need to care for myself. There's something here that you're not recognizing. What else have we got here? The Four of Swords. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. There's lots of pine cones. This is the pineal gland, that's representation, but it's also it's a pine cone. A pine cone, it can impregnate itself, I'm pretty sure. So it's saying that you really need to step aside, okay? You need to put, set aside any of your concerns for right now. So something's bothering you. Could be causing you to go within, kind of retreating, because you are spending too much time dedicating your energy to something else. And this is leaving you very drained. It's saying that you need to just set aside your concerns for now and then make a decision later on. I think once you've had to think about it, once, you've slept on it, that's what I want to hear. So these are solutions that can come from meditation. Yes, the Four of Swords is about meditation. I say it all the time. It's about taking time for yourself. Also, I see it as like that practicing self-love, kind of going within, figuring out who you are, getting some sort of clarity from yourself, connecting to your higher self. This is the card for it. So this is saying to you that you need to be sleeping a lot more, or you need to go on vacation. I don't know how vacation is going to help right now with what's going on in the world, but some of you can. Some of you might have a place that you can go stay with loved ones that aren't going to stress you out too much. The Six of Wands wanted to come out. This is having some sort of wonderful news coming your way, okay? This is a smart choice that's been made, and I think it's because you've had a lot of time to go within, think about things, think about both sides of the situation. You could be dealing with somebody else, okay? I see a masculine energy here, and I see a feminine energy here. So it's saying that like all your rewards are going to be paid off. This came through the reading the other day as well. That there's going to be a lot of victory. You're going to be rewarded greatly for listening to your intuition instead of being a lot more clouded from... I feel like there's a lot of you that do watch a lot of tarot readings, like multiple general ones, and it's kind of leaving you with some sort of clouded judgments. You're picking up on other people's energies, and kind of putting things where you think they go. That's what I want to say, guys. Please don't hate on me for that, but it does happen. I'm 100% being honest when I'm talking from experience about that. Because you're picking up other people's energies, you get very clouded in your mind, your intuition starts playing tricks on you, you start getting some sort of anxiety about it. You're aware of your intuition, you know that you have that to guide you, but there's the anxiety and some sort of stress that's putting things in where they don't fit. But you're going to have public recognition or some sort of success towards this journey that you're on right now, or a relationship, defeating a relationship. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? That's all I can say. The Magician, yes, this is beautiful. This is manifestation. Manifesting everything that you want. So you can do anything you put your mind to, okay? So take charge of your life today. You can manifest what you need to be a success. And this is speaking loud and clear. The Magician with the Six of Wands. This is having recognition for your success. This is something coming to manifestation because you've asked for it. Whatever it is, you've asked for this success and you are going to get it. But put yourself first, okay? Put yourself first at this time. Really listen to your emotions, listening to your intuition. You could be feeling a little bit uncomfortable right now or unloving, because I'm not going to take them. What's this Magician all about? What's this Magician all about? Oh, God. They're telling me what I'm doing today. So the 5 of Pentacles. You may need to ask for assistance. You might need to ask a loved one to help you. An elder. It is saying that it is a poor timing for career change, and I think that is a part of this Wheel of Fortune not turning. You probably have been expecting to get back to work or, you know, start earning money again. Because, you know, with everything that's going on in the world right now, there's not enough jobs to go around. People aren't hiring. There's just not... It's not a good time to really focus on a career right now, but you are going to have success through manifestation. So maybe you can manifest this career or manifest this relationship that you want. But it's just, you're having some sort of challenge around money issues, so there could be lack of work. That's what that's saying there. So you need to start thinking a lot more positive about, if you do want to get back to work, thinking a lot more positive about that, and manifesting your dream job. If that's what you want to do, you want to go back to work, get back into work. So the other 2 were in reverse. This is the Prince, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Still learning them, guys. So this is protective, this is humorous, this is dependable, but it's in the reverse. It came out in reverse with the Hermit. So you need to be cautious right now with your actions. That's number 1. There could be some malicious intentions coming your way. We did pick up on that earlier with these cards, especially the Wheel of Fortune. There's some sort of energy. So you really need to keep yourself away from these people right now, and you need to practice kindness to others, okay? Kindness to yourself as well. You really... Maybe you're not treating yourself so good if you're definitely going through a depressing state. I don't see that for everybody, but that's for somebody there. You're getting down on your emotions. And with the Hermit, this is like in reverse. It's saying that, right, you need to find or be a mentor, but it's in reverse. So it's saying that you're not practicing enough, or you have practiced enough stuff, you've got enough information to move forward, okay, to get back into society. That's what I want to say. You're ready for a change. You're ready to manifest some sort of success. You might have had some time off work. That's what I'm feeling. This is, you know, this is also not being committed to your spiritual growth. Somebody is not being spiritual. Or I feel like this could be the masculine energy, and this is the feminine energy, because we have the Queen of Summer, the Queen of Cups, and the Prince of Pentacles. And this person isn't very spiritual. This masculine is not spiritual at all. You've been dedicating way too much time to this person. That's what I'm getting from these 2 cards here as well, because we have masculine and feminine energy. Take what resonates. There's a multiple amount of messages here for somebody. It's not going to resonate 100%. For that, you will need to send me an email and I can hook up a personal reading for you. Information is in the description box below. That fell on the floor. What? I'm sure there was no. So we had the 5 of Swords that fell on the ground. We had the 7 of Cups, sorry. There's the 7 of Cups, that cloud of judgment. We also have the King of Cups. Let me move these the way I see them. The way they came out. And then we have Strength in reverse. So somebody is walking away from a dishonest relationship right now. This is for this masculine energy. They're realizing that what they thought that they wanted isn't the best choice for their happiness right now. So there's something that is not worth the effort, something that they're moving on from. And this could be a King of Cups. This could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, not necessarily. We have Earth energy up here. We have Sword energy. We have Fire energy. So they're all here. But with this King, this person is a very devoted person. They're quite mature. They're honorable. They could be working somewhere where they help people, because the King of Cups I see as a healer. They're very warm-hearted, but they can also switch off as well, like the Queen of Cups. They kind of switch off from their emotions, and they come detached from that when they feel like they've been hurt. So this person is or has some sort of like agenda. So they're a romantic partner that you can trust. They're also very excellent with advice when it comes from the heart. It's also giving or getting involved in some sort of creative endeavor, or something to do with cultural, something cultural. So you might want to start doing something that involves working with people from different cultures, studying a different culture, looking to relocate to a different country once everything goes back to normal, or just relocating in general, because I think what you're doing right now, or this person, I feel, most definitely a masculine energy, is moving away. And you can see 2 people in the background here. 2 fairies. He's walking away from them. So this person could have had another person on the side. Whoever they're walking away from, they've had some deceit. But with this 7 of Cups, and I was talking about this earlier when I started the reading, this is that in this deck it's about no more procrastinating, because you've had clouded judgment. So your power comes from making a decision, okay? And in the universe's eyes, not making a decision is a decision. And I feel like that's a part of this, Would you rather, make a decision positively towards your destiny? I know I would. So, and that's what this journey is all about, being positive for both parts, especially if you're in a twin flame connection. You know who your twin flame is. You need to stay positive for them as well, so that they can bring a lot of change into their life, and they can get a lot more stable in their environment, and mentally and physically and emotionally, because it is exhausting. So, there's a lot of confusion that's going to arise or has arose with this person or with you. And now you're coming out of that. You know that you have full control over how you think, what you view. You have full control over your life. So it's time to take control back and start manifesting. Because in the past, and this is for this Queen of Cups, there has been some stagnant energy about moving forward, not realizing the truth. This is the Strength, card number 11. But, you know, it came out in reverse. Well, it fell on the floor in reverse, so I was taking it in reverse. But it's just that you need to start embracing your inner strength, seeing things for how they are. You've been forced by the universe to have a really good look at your life over and all, like overall how everything's going. Make pros and cons lists, put a priority list, you know, just starting to organize, declutter, and just do things more for you now, not for anybody else. So it did say, what was I talking about? Kindness. Yeah, kindness is the key. This masculine really needs to kind of like, you know, focus on being kind, and also needs to focus on forgiving. So I don't know who hasn't forgave who yet, but somebody needs to be forgiven. There needs to be some sort of change to this dynamic here, this relationship, whether it's somebody you're dealing with now or somebody that you had been dealing with in the past. So it's time to embrace how wonderful you really are and gain your strength back, okay? Really take control of your own life. So what was on the bottom of the deck? The Prince of Cups. So this is somebody who wants to come in with a new relationship offer or an emotional experience. They could be in taking you out on a date or send you an invitation to a social event. They're very compassionate, or could be a very compassionate friend that you are now sharing your concerns with. So maybe confide in somebody. That card is also representing kindness and sensitivity. Okay, I'm just going to pull one card from Crystal. Oh wow, straight out of the deck. Let it go. This smoky quartz has been coming up quite a lot lately. It's time to move on. People don't like hearing let it go, but yeah, maybe you should play that song, or your person plays that song from Frozen. But just on a lighter note. But I feel like you really need to let go of something from the past. There needs to be some sort of forgiveness so that you can have some sort of success in your life. Also on the bottom of the deck it says get laser focused. We've had that one before with the as you write. But this is the smoky quartz. This is this one here. Smoky quartz. It comes in all different colors. But yeah, this is like tapping into your ancient wisdom as well, or gaining some sort of ancient wisdom. We did have the Hermit in reverse, and we do have the dark side of the Hangman. So this is somebody, a masculine energy that is being forced into a rude awakening, or seeing something that they haven't seen before. And I do feel it has something to do with walking away from dishonest people, or there's been some sort of deceit with this person and he's been blocked by illusions. But he definitely wants to come in with some sort of love offer. It's just been blocked at this time. I think he's both on some sort of like imbalance. Which I think time is only going to tell as to when this union or this reconciliation will happen. Yeah, just really need to let go of the past. That's all I can say, guys. I'm going to stop it here. Thank you so much for watching. I have some time for personal readings. Please hit me up via email to talk about that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.